Hello, thanks for your interest in making your income online. Today I am excited to share with you this free training on how you can make a full-time income from reselling tickets. This will be an introductory guide that will really help you understand what ticket brokering is and how you can get started today. This webinar will have a lot of really useful information that I know I wish I would have had when I first started as a ticket broker myself. Before we jump into this 30 minutes of training, here's an outline of exactly what we will cover, just so you have a clear understanding before we get started. First of all, I will explain exactly what ticket brokering is and how much time it really takes to be an online reseller. Second, I will show you exactly how much we made as ticket sellers over the past 7 years, along with some results our members have recently gotten. Then we will jump into some more of the detailed training with 4 tips on how you can pick profitable events to flip all on your own. And lastly, we will show you how you can get started right away by first creating a profile for 2 ticket websites. So let's jump right in. What exactly is ticket brokering? Ticket brokers make money through buying tickets for highly demanded events. Those tickets are then easily resold online for a higher price than what you paid, and you pocket the difference. The trick is finding highly demanded events and being able to sell them quickly and easily. But why would you want to become a ticket broker in the first place? In the next few slides, I'll show you some of the main reasons why we love being ticket brokers and why we think you will also. In just a few hours per day, you can make your full-time income from the comfort of your own home. That alone is just one of the biggest factors why we love ticket brokering, and I think is one of the reasons why many of our members also really love being ticket resellers and working from home. Moving on, you can also make your own schedule, which means you can work when you want to. There really are no preset hours, which means you can spend more time with your family, friends, or whoever you like. You can also choose to work more some days and less other days, and you can also just decide to give yourself some time off. The third thing we really love is being able to travel and work remotely. As a ticket broker, all you really need to work is your laptop and a Wi-Fi connection. And other than that, you can work from home, the coffee shop, or any other country or place you want to work in. And fourth, this one's a little bit more complicated to explain, but we really love having a business system versus exchanging our time for money. As a broker, you are a business owner. You are making money in your sleep as your tickets sell online. You're therefore not paid for your time, but you build a system that earns you income. And although this can be a little bit complicated, this is one of the main reasons why we love being ticket brokers, because you are in charge of the ability to scale your income over time, and it's not dependent on how much time you have to give every single day. And lastly, the fifth reason why we love being ticket resellers is the personal satisfaction that comes with having your own online business. Having an online business will really make you feel like you're winning at life because you're just in so much more control of your future. You're able to build your own lifestyle, you are taking charge of your personal finances, you're in charge of your own time, and there's nobody really telling you what to do or when to do it. And of course, lastly, you're providing more for yourself and for your family. And for all these reasons is why we really love being ticket brokers and why ticket reselling is such a great opportunity for many people. I know a lot of you may be thinking, how safe is reselling tickets, and is there the possibility to lose my investment as a ticket broker? And I want to give you some information to kind of help you understand what the risks are and make you feel a little bit better about ticket reselling. So in over 7 years of resale, we have sold over $15 million worth of tickets with a 97% profit rate. The worst case scenario is really selling only to break even, which means you bought a ticket and you ended up selling it for the same price you bought it. Compared to the stock market and many other resale businesses, nothing can really compete with selling tickets at about a 30% profit rate month after month. With event recommendations, ticket checklists, and ticket data tools, which we provide to our members, we're able to select profitable events regularly for ourselves and for our members. And this is especially useful for newer resellers who are looking to find that first ticket to buy and resell for a profit. Okay, and with that out of the way, how much effort does it really take to become a ticket broker and sell tickets from home? It really only takes about 15 minutes to buy tickets once you narrow it down to the ones you want to buy, and with a couple hours a week, you can buy, upload, and price your tickets to sell. You can make your full-time income as a ticket broker with only a couple hours a week, and as you scale your business, it may require a little bit more time as you go along. We recommend most people start with an initial investment of about $500, and within the first month, you can expect to see a return of $800 and a profit of $300, which you get to pocket. But you don't have to start with $500. You can just start off with buying one $30 ticket and end up selling it for $70 just so you can really see what ticket brokering is all about. It totally is up to you how much you want to get started with. Since we sell these tickets online, it's as easy as uploading a PDF and entering a price. There's no shipping, there's no post office like many other businesses require you to do, and you don't have to go anywhere. This is probably an introvert's dream job. Okay, so how much money can you realistically expect to make as a ticket broker yourself? Ticket resale is a multi-million-dollar industry, and big-time brokers can make anywhere from hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars per year in profit. Of course, most people will not make this much money right away, but you can easily start off by making $1,000 a month and scaling that up to $15,000 a month, depending on how many tickets you buy. This is what one of our members was able to do after joining ticket flipping and learning from our training videos and group. Digging this group, y'all, my previous best month prior to joining was $2,395 in February. Last night, I hit $3,000 for October, and there's still 10 days left. And then he said, next time you're in Toronto, I'm buying you a beer or two, because he was really happy with our results, and we appreciate the nice comment. So here are some more results from our existing members. And these are all posted in our members chat in the winning channel, and I'm going to kind of go over these just to give you an idea how some of our members are doing. So here we have Zach. He said, new concert record for me, and as we can see, total cost was $705, and the total invoice was $1,912. So he made a profit of about $1,200 on just that one event, and that's a really exciting win for him, and we're happy to share that with you guys as well. Moving forward, we have BMO, who sold DMB, which is another concert in New Mexico, for 59% profit. And then Ryan had a very successful flip with the Wilder UFC fight, where he bought the tickets for $4,359 and was able to sell them for a total price of $7,200. And he made a profit of $2,848 on just one flip. So just one sale, he made that much in profit. So you can really see the possibility of scale and growth as a ticket broker. Moving forward, we have BMO again, just made 214% profit on Luke Combs tickets, which were actually tickets that we recommended our members buy. And as you can see, he actually did very well with that event. Then we have Andrew. He said, just flipped Harry Styles tickets I bought on Monday for $110 in profit. And then Cam said, first flip ever, sold a pair of Jen Ico tickets for 79% profit. So you can see, we said 30% profit, but it can go a lot higher. So you see a lot of these people are making 59% profit, 214% profit, 79% profit. It really depends on which tickets you get, and it does vary from time to time as you may get some tickets that don't end up selling for that much more, and some tickets that end up selling way above what you originally bought them for. Okay, so if you've liked what you've heard so far, then this may be the business for you. As a ticket broker, you'll be able to make your full-time income all online from the comfort of your own home, never having to do anything outside of your laptop, computer, and phone. And you can make anywhere between $1,000 to $15,000 per month within just a couple months, depending on how deeply you want to go into ticket brokering and how much you invest. And then at the same time, you're taking control of your finances and gaining a bunch of freedom and control over your future. So with that being said, let's jump into a little bit more of the training and how you can actually find these sellout events. So finding events with a high demand is heavily important in order to be successful at flipping tickets. So here's how you can find some good events now. What has the most buzz online or on social media? These are really important things to consider. Good places to start would be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, even YouTube, and taking a look at all of these numbers and the followings that a certain artist or performer has. You'll be able to understand how big this artist is and how well they're likely to do at their events. Next, you can look at big cities with large populations. For example, New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, all these various large cities tend not to sell a lot more shows just because there's a large population of people. So, there'll be a bunch of fans for a lot of different events. So if you're looking to buy events, large cities is a good place to get started because it's more likely that events will sell out there. So moving forward, here's another good point on how to find these sellout events is what is the size of the venue or the stage that the artist is performing compared to the popularity of the artist. So for example, let's say a very large artist like the Red Hot Chili Peppers or Drake or some big artist is now performing at a smaller venue than they normally would. That would be an ideal situation for brokers. So as you can see here, I have it written down. Big artist plus a small venue equals ideal for brokers. That's something you want to keep an eye out for. is a really popular artist performing in a small venue. So that's another really important tip for how you can find these sellout events. Moving forward, here are 2 more tips on how you can find those sellout events. So the next one is, has the artist sold out other tours in the past? There's no specific way to do this online, but you can easily just go ahead and hop on Google and search around, even Twitter, and just type in, an artist name, for example, Kanye sellout, and you know that these large artists have a tendency to sell out events in the past, and you can just search, various different artists, even if you may not know a lot about a specific performer, etc., like a singer or performer, anything like that. You can just look it up online and see if they sold out tours in the past, and that might be a good indicator of whether they're likely to sell out events in the future as well. And lastly, you can use one of the tools that we provide our members called Ticket Flipping Flare. And what this does is actually it compares the amount of Spotify listeners based on the city that the artist is going to. So you'll be able to know, hey, in this city, this artist has a lot of listeners online. And then therefore, now when that artist goes on tour, you'll be able to decide, hey, these are the top cities where an artist is being listened to. Let me go ahead and buy tickets for that location. And Flare is just one of the tools that we have available for pro ticket flipping members, and I'll cover that a little bit later on as well. So moving forward, here we can find out what are the highest valued tickets. So looking at this map, we have a good understanding of what the best seats are to buy and which ones you should consider to buy. So there are 2 main factors to consider. How close is the seat to the stage, and what is the cost of the seat compared to the other seats available for this particular show. So this can all vary based on the event, and of course stages are shaped different. Sometimes it may be a general admission event, but for seats, this is kind of a good explanation. So if we look here at the value section, we have these 2 little dots, the green and the yellow, green being most valuable and yellow being the second best. So looking at the stage, we can see that all these green sections are the best tickets that a lot of fans would want to have to see their favorite artist. So of course, the front rows are the ones you always want to buy, and those will do really well. But at the same time, these yellow sections are also really good because they may be cheaper. So for brokers, actually might be a higher value ticket. So if you're looking at these 2 sections here, this yellow one may actually be better than this green one, particularly if, let's say, the ticket over here is worth $120 and this one's worth $80. You can maybe sell this $80 ticket for $120, and then you can only sell this one for $150. So you'd be making $40 profit here as a broker and only $30 here as a broker, although tickets are closer. Again, first rows and the closer to the stage is what you want, but you want to look out for those price breaks where the prices may drop, dramatically by a certain amount, and therefore you as a broker will be able to gain more value from that difference. So you always have to be considerate of which tickets you want to actually go for. So this is super important, and it's going to help you out a lot when you're buying seats for a lot of events. And just using this information here, you can go to Ticketmaster or any event right now and see if you can buy some of these tickets and sell them for a profit. So let's keep going. Where do you actually buy the tickets and where do you sell them? So that's a really good question a lot of brokers may have, and it's a very simple way that the market is broken down, and I'll kind of explain that to you here right now. So it's the best to buy tickets from primary markets, meaning that these tickets aren't coming directly from the venue, team, or artist. So they're coming directly from the performer himself. So what that means is you go to these websites where the tickets are originally on sale, where you can buy them for the first time. And those websites happen to be Ticketmaster and Live Nation. Live Nation actually owns Ticketmaster, but they're 2 separate websites. And this is where you buy, pretty much 99% of our tickets are on these 2 websites. And then you go ahead and resell them on the secondary marketplaces or resale sites where we brokers spend a lot of time. And what you do pretty much is you buy from one of these. So for example, you would buy on Ticketmaster, and then you would go ahead to StubHub and upload that ticket and price it, and then wait for your ticket to sell on StubHub or Vivid Seats. And then once the ticket sells, it would automatically be transferred to the buyer, or you'll have to go into your Ticketmaster account and transfer them to the buyer. So this is where you buy it pretty much, and this is where you sell the tickets. So it's really important to understand these 2 marketplaces and the difference between primary and secondary marketplaces. So now that you have your ticket, how do you price your tickets to sell? So pricing your tickets correctly is highly important in order for them to sell and for you to make the profit that you're looking for. So tracking the market and the value of your tickets you purchase to see is really important. So what you can do is you can look at how other brokers are pricing in that particular area that you have your ticket. So for example, let's say you have, section 2 or section 3. The best way to do it is go in there and see what other brokers are pricing and see how much the value of the ticket has increased since you bought it. So it's also really good to have a goal of how much you want to make on your ticket. So let's say you buy a $70 ticket, your goal should be to sell it for around 100, 120 bucks. So you go in there and you see that other people are pricing at around 110. You may want to price around 110 as well, and then let that ticket sit in there until it sells. And you can slowly lower the price of your ticket if you want to sell it quicker, or if you see that the general trend is going up, you may want to just hold your price and then see when your ticket will sell. Something that you never want to do is price your ticket based on the cheapest ticket. Usually that is just somebody who can't make it to the event and they're looking to sell just one ticket quickly. So pricing by the cheapest ticket will usually just bring down the entire market for that event. Everybody's going to start trying to price under you. And if you're just racing with one person to be the cheapest ticket, you're both going to end up losing in the long run. So really having a goal of what you want to make on a ticket and pricing generally along with other brokers and other resellers is how everybody will make the most money and how you'll have your highest profit margin for a particular event. And pricing your ticket to sell, here's a couple more tips. It is important to keep your event date in mind. So if it's coming up in a couple days, let's say you have 2 weeks left, you may want to start dropping your prices little by little so that someone will buy your ticket sooner. As a general rule of thumb, we try to sell 11 days before the event, because on the 10th day is when StubHub will send out an alert to all the brokers saying, hey, there's 10 days till your event, you may want to sell your tickets. So if we can sell our tickets 11 days before that alert and other brokers try to lower their prices, that will be really good and you're more likely to secure a good sale. But at the same time, this can vary. A lot of times you can sell tickets the day before the event and still sell it for a huge profit. And other times you can sell your ticket, months ahead of the event, or you can even sell it, literally a few days after the pre-sale because you have really good seats. So it can vary, but keeping in mind that 11 days before the event rule is generally a good thing to keep in mind, and try to sell your tickets just a little bit before that time frame. So keep going. So here are some resale case studies examples of some events that we have dealt with in the past. These are two good examples of a positive resale scenario. So let's say you have season tickets for a baseball team that goes on to win and clutches a home game or clutches a game, and they make it to the next round. Now those $6 season tickets you have could be selling for $100 profit each. And this is the way a lot of sports brokers make a lot of money, is they know which season tickets to get and they have access to those season tickets. And then if those teams end up doing well, you can make a whole lot of money as a sports ticket broker. And generally we recommend most people focus on the market they're familiar with. So let's say you have a lot of knowledge about sports, you may want to focus on sports more. If you have a lot of knowledge about particular music scene, then you might want to focus on that. So that's good to keep in mind, just so you can focus on what you already know, and it's going to help you understand the market a lot better. The next example we have here is, let's say you have 2 tickets for Billie Eilish before her newest album was released and she became the #1 played song on Spotify for a few months. This can take her $50 ticket at a small theater of about 300 capacity and bring that ticket cost all the way to $250. So you can literally make $200 on one ticket if the artist just, ends up, having a very popular song, or, gaining in popularity really, really quickly, such as, Billie Eilish happened to do, because we know a lot of brokers, including ourselves, have made a lot of profit with her events as she kind of grew into the scene and became more and more popular, and her prices just skyrocketed. So these are 2 examples of 2 good resale case studies, and kind of something that you can expect when the market goes really well. Now that you've learned a little bit about the ticket brokering industry, or maybe a lot about the ticket brokering industry, you have 2 choices really. You can either, first, you can start off on your own, just go ahead and create that Ticketmaster account, create that StubHub account, go ahead and buy some of those high valued seats and then upload them to sell. And you will eventually succeed through trial and error. A lot of brokers have done it in the past, but it's not something that I would want to do again. So you can waste a lot of valuable time along the way and waste a lot of money if you're trying to do it all on your own. Or if you had a highly experienced ticket broker walk you through the process. So we'll take the guesswork out of the learning curve, right out of the equation. And today I would like to introduce you to Ticket Flipping Pro. You get to work with brokers with 7 years of ticket brokering experience and $15 million in tickets sold. So we have a lot of experience and we know exactly how the markets are going to do. If you sign up today, you get the following as a part of the Ticket Flipping Pro program. 1, you get an in-depth ticket resale video course, which will cover buying strategy, event research, pulling the best tickets, selling your tickets, sports training, and then of course, all of our various tools that will help you as a broker optimize your profits. In the course, we cover everything you need to know, from setting up your accounts to the most advanced ticket purchasing methods. The in-depth resale course is $497 worth of value, and with this information alone, you will already have a huge start on ticket brokering and will be able to evaluate events and buy profitable tickets easily. And again, the total value is $497. Secondly, you'll get the daily market predictions. Market predictions are one of our most popular tools that a lot of new members really enjoy. These are our hand-picked events that we recommend our members buy. We send these recommendations between Sunday through Thursday night on profitable flips. And this is what it looks like in our members group where we recommend the events. So here we recommended Santana, Harry Ween, SummerSlam, all of these various events that you might not even know about that we know are going to do well. So you should definitely, consider buying tickets for these and then reselling them, because with our experience, we believe that these tickets will sell well. So that's what the market predictions are, and they're super, super valuable. So moving forward, the market predictions total value is $997. And again, it's super useful for new brokers. This brings the total value to $1,494. Third, you get the premium members group chat. So you've seen the group chat a little bit, but I'll kind of take you back to it just so you can see what I'm talking about. In our group chat is where our members can discuss and learn from other brokers. The market predictions are in there, where we recommend the events, like I just mentioned. The winning channel is in there, where events post their profitable events. We also have a general channel for just general topics that you want to talk about, and a variety of other topics. We have about 20 channels at this point that vary based on your experience level, kind of the information you're looking for. We also have a channel called Brand New Questions. This is perfect for newer brokers to ask questions that may be a little bit more introductory for other members. And also, when you first sign up, we put you in small training groups for everyone that's joined your month, so we can help you make your first profitable sale that month in sort of a small group setting where you can kind of learn with a lot of new brokers at the same time. So the group is super useful, and a lot of people have found great success just taking advice in the group. So here's the group I was talking about. This is the class of March 2020, where we onboard the new members and you get one-on-one help on exactly what ticket you should buy for your first time, how to price it, how to sell it. We want to make sure you have a really good experience with your first ticket so you can make a lot of money, and then from there you can scale up as a broker. So the premium member group chat, we can't really put a value on that. It's completely priceless. A lot of people are going to take a lot of value from it. They're going to learn so much. And some people have said, just the group chat alone has helped them, double or triple their business as a part of ticket flipping. So let's keep going. The total value comes to $1,494. And of course, plus the premium members group chat, which is priceless. So next, what you would get is a complete daily pre-sale list. The pre-sale list is exactly as it sounds. It's a full list of every single event that's going on sale for the first time the next morning. And this saves you so much time for finding new events to evaluate. A pre-sale list is pretty much the backbone of every ticket broker. And in the channel on Slack, where we send our group messages, we have these daily pre-sale lists, which are sent to all of our members. And all you do is you click this pre-sale list. It'll download an Excel file. It'll show you a list of anywhere between 20 events to up to like 800, 1,000 events going on sale the next day. So from there, what you can do is just look through that list. It's really easy to sort and organize, and you'll be able to decide, hey, these are the events I want to look at. These are the events I'm interested in. And that way you're kind of in the loop, you're in the know, you know exactly what events are going on and maybe what events you want to buy for. And the complete daily presale list is worth $597. Getting just the presale list anywhere else online is going to cost you, $120 a month. But as a pro member, we include that, for all of our members. So you don't have to go try to find it somewhere else or just research, events going on sale every day. You get a complete list and you know exactly what's going on sale. The total value then comes to $2,091. And let's keep going. So the ticket flipping toolbox is the next tool that we have. It's the fifth, benefit of being a ticket flipping pro member. And the ticket flipping toolbox is some of the tools that we offer to our members. It's a Chrome extension and a little software analytics tool that lets you know how events are doing. So let's jump in and kind of explain that a little bit more. So the toolbox is our number one most used tool, and it can be a little bit difficult to understand, especially for newer brokers, but overall it just makes deciding on what tickets to buy so much easier. So with the toolbox, you can see how many tickets are left for any event and also how many tickets are selling daily. So as you can see, I'm on Live Nation here. I can just pull up any event. You click the toolbox extension, and what that does is it tells you how many tickets are remaining and how many tickets there were originally. So right here, I can see exactly that for this event, there are 271 tickets out of 2,425. It also tells me exactly where those tickets are available. So I know, hey, it looks like this general admission floor section sold out, but this mezz has 111, so this is probably the next best section. And then this upper mezz all the way back here has 160 tickets. So here I can decide, hey, I want to watch this event over the next couple days and see if I actually want to buy some tickets for this mezz section closer to the stage. Moving forward with the toolbox, you can also set alerts to know when an event is about to sell out, so you can buy tickets right before. So right here, as you can see, we've set some alerts, and it looks like we had a low ticket alert for Ditto at the Wiltern in Los Angeles, saying that there's only 278 tickets remaining. And what I can do here is just go ahead and look at this event now, click on it, see how many tickets are left, what sections, and then I can also set another alert and be like, hey, remind me when there's only 20 tickets remaining. And then when I get that alert, I can go in and buy those tickets. And I know that most likely this event is going to sell within the next couple days because I've been watching it for a week now, and I can see how many tickets are selling day after day. So overall, the toolbox is a really, really useful tool, and a lot of our members really enjoy using that. So the toolbox is the highest value of $1,997, bringing the total value to $4,088. Next and lastly, I know this is a lot of tools, but we have Ticket Flipping Flair, which is one of our newest additions, and it's super valuable. It lets you know exactly how much an artist is listened to across the United States and across the world, according to Spotify, YouTube, and a lot of other sources. So let me jump right into it and kind of show you exactly what Flair looks like and why it's so useful for our members. So I'm on the weekends profile here on Ticket Flipping Flair, as you can see, and I can just go ahead and see exactly where the weekend is most listened to. So I can see Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Dallas, Houston, all these big, large cities. And as you can see, the number of streams per city. So for example, if the weekend had a tour he announced, and then he was performing in Chicago or New York or even Los Angeles, and he's performing, at a smaller stage or even just a regular size stage, since he has such a huge audience there, I can pretty much say confidently that a lot of events in Los Angeles for the weekend will sell out. Maybe not entirely, but those front row seats and all the major important sections will completely sell out. So those are really good, events to go after if you're a ticket broker. And that's why Flair is super useful for a lot of new members. So the total value of Flair is $1,497, bringing the total value of everything to $5,585. Again, the value, $5,585. And right now we are offering Ticket Flipping Pro for only $99 a month. That's right. You get all of these important tools for only $99 a month. All you have to do is just click sign up now button below to get started. That's right. You get the profitable ticket picks sent to you for only $99 a month. Meaning if you make one flip or one trade that makes you, $300 like I mentioned earlier, and what most of our new members will make, you get an immediate 200% return on your investment. It almost seems like a no-brainer to me. So click yes, click the sign up now button below and get started and get a real return on your money. And if at any point you are dissatisfied, you can also quit with no questions asked. No contracts, no commitments, just profits. And all you have to do is take advantage is just click the sign up now button right below and get started as a Ticket Flipping Pro member. And if you would like a cheaper package, we also have our premium version available for only $49 per month. This is more so focused just on the training. So you get a lot of the things I mentioned earlier, but you don't get any of the broker tools, and you don't get the pre-sale list and like Flair or the Toolbox. Those things aren't included, but you still get the course, the group chat, and the event recommendations, the market predictions on what events you should buy. This is more so meant for newer members and it's still super useful, but we really recommend most brokers start at the pro level. And if this program gets too full, we'll be forced to raise our prices. That's one of the things with ticket brokering. We are sharing exactly what events we are buying and what tickets we are buying ourselves with all of our members. So meaning we may be creating a little bit too much competition for our own picks. And if that happens, we'll either have to end up raising the prices or close the group temporarily until we can kind of figure out what we want to do at that point. So if you want to lock in the low price of $99 per month, simply click the sign up now button below and get started today. And with all that being said, thanks so much for watching this whole video. Hope you learned a lot, and we hope to see you on the inside. All the best from the ticket flipping team. Thank you.